What's going on, everybody? C4, welcome back to the channel. Today we're here for episode 3 of the hardest rebuild in Madden 23. Rebuild restarted with literally the worst team you could make in Madden 23, and the only way that we can improve this squad over a 10-year period is to draft undrafted free agent grade players. The undraftables, the players no one thinks have a shot at making the NFL. Those are the guys we have to kind of pick from, and it's, we've got some pieces in place. And we ended the last episode with a couple new hidden devs. We have Gibson on the offensive line, who I was like, man, should we just move him to tackle because center's not that valuable? But then when the fact that you look at our ratings and it's like, all right, well, we're going to bench him for like our guy. Obviously, there's some boost there, but a 74 tackle, I guess that's good. Like no one, like he kind of just fits in there at center, even though he might be better maximized somewhere else. I think we'll rock and roll with him at center. We'll save this for last. We ended on the defensive side of the ball with a hidden dev outside linebacker, a hidden dev defensive tackle, and a quarterback. That's maybe been the missing ingredient so far. We've had up and down, inconsistent quarterback play, and we were able to grab Scotty Cousins out of Boise State. 6'1", 233. He's an improviser. Really similar skill set to Harris, the quarterback that we've kind of given the most reps so far in this rebuild. As you take a look here, very, very similar stat line, same height, same build, same athleticism. But I do think that, the dev trait, that's important. That is very important for a quarterback. And I'm excited to see what Scotty Cousins is going to be able to do under center, because we've had some guys. I'm excited. I'm optimistic. Because, look, as you can tell, we have drafted a couple UDFA players already that had dev traits. We have Maynard, star dev. Noble, star dev. Chamberlain, star dev. We got a straight-up X-Factor in Middleton, who has been he came out as a blocking tight end, obviously still very proficient as a blocking tight end. We've been pumping all of our points into possession to make him a little bit more of a receiving threat. We also have, via the skill tree, the +5 catching for wide receivers and tight ends, which have him playing at a very high level. Now, he was a little bit older of a rookie. He's 25. And then you look at the defensive side. Well, Yancey, he came out as normal, and I think he's gone up dev trait the last couple seasons up to a superstar. He's absolutely earned that by being a tackling machine. But we also have another X Factor in the safety, Jaden Church, who we drafted right out the gate. 99 hit power, an absolute monster, and he has hit the ground running as a monster. We use him as like a hybrid. He's our sub linebacker. He makes plays all over the field, and we're excited to see him continue his journey. As you can get behind all these guys. These are guys that we're not supposed to go to the CFL. And we're finding these guys that are slipping through the cracks, and it's outstanding to get 4 hidden dev UDFAs. I feel like that's probably what it is on average, which makes me feel bad when we do these drafts and I don't get any hidden devs, because they exist. They are out there. We're just missing them, and they're not always indicative of great combine scores, great athletic testing. Sometimes they slip through the cracks. So I feel like, we've had, the second draft. We got nothing. We didn't get any hidden devs or anything like that. So that's a bad draft, knowing that there are hidden dev UDFA grade players out there. So I'm going to be excited to see here in year 3, and we're going to do year 4, what these guys' dev traits are and how Scotty Cousins can be an upgrade for us at quarterback. Will he be an upgrade? Maybe the dev trait is fool's gold, and he does not find chemistry with his teammates. He does not elevate this squad. We're going to find that out and a whole lot more as we get ready for year 3 of the hardest rebuild in Madden 23. For the preseason, get ourselves a training camp standout, which is usually a nice little overall attribute boost for some of our players. It's Randy Keys, a star dev defensive tackle. And I know that our scheme fit is for power rushers on the inside. So we're going to go out and help him get some additional power move. +3 power, +3 finesse. I think all things considered, it's probably best to get game 1 out of the way with our brand new quarterback. Feel how he feels like, he still has that new car smell. Kind of rocking and rolling with him a little bit. As Randy Keys, our breakout defensive tackle from training camp, looking to continue with his development, get 2+ combined sacks or TFLs for him. That's going to be tough. That's always a tough ask, but he's on the field a whole lot. Our defense tends to be on the field a whole lot, but this is the reason why we want to focus in on this Green Bay game. They're an 81 overall, not unstoppable, but it's the debut of our brand new quarterback. He's making his debut. I want to see flashes. We're not going to put a whole lot of pressure on him. Don't need him to carry the load. We got a good power back there, but we do want to see something. That's all I want to do. We don't even have to win, But if we can honestly, I don't know about that first part, but if we can get 2 passing touchdowns with Scotty Cousins, not a lot of turnovers, I'll consider this a dub. So let's hop in here, see if we can start the season 1-0. I suppose we should set our goal, and given the fact that we've not got more than 1 win in a season yet, let's just keep shooting for the dumpsters and going with 4 wins. Let's go, baby. Playing a little bit of offense here with the brand new quarterback. Hopefully the defense can do a job on the other end. All right, welcome to the league, kid. Kenny Clark right up in your grill. There you go. First completion. Easy throw to Maynard. Gives us a chance on 3rd down. Let's go. Let's go get the block. Easy throws. Easy completions into Packers territory. I will say one negative of using the Eagles playbook. A lot of QB runs for a quarterback that's definitely not a scrambling quarterback. But I like Noble, man. Anybody, any size. You like that guy right there. Whatever safety that was. Star safety. Noble still throwing stiff arms at you. 3rd and 2. I'm going to trust him to get this first down. Goes upside. Let's go. 4th and inches. We're going for it. Go read option. Boom. Look at that, man. I'm telling you. Monster. Probably my favorite offensive player in this rebuild. Going back to a slant, 3rd and 6. Looking to pick up a first down, keep this driver rolling. Easy throw on the inside to Maynard. Gets popped, holds onto the football. 1st and goal for the Eagles. What? The fuck did he get that? How? We get popped, weird angle. How did he get that? Unfucking real. This is first thing in the morning. Way too early to be starting my day off with that bullshit. I got like 3 hours of playing this fucking franchise. That's how we're starting it? You know what? You know, I'm still... The whole thing is like I'm challenging myself to try to do this on all Madden. Probably would have more fun not. But it's also like if we can hit this at all, it's not going to be the hardest rebuild because I'm a great Madden player. I'm a very good Madden player. And if I play this on All Pro, it's going to be embarrassing. I'm going to be embarrassing the computer. And I don't want to do that. The computer has a family. The CPU has a family. I don't want to embarrass them every single time I play this. Still got time, man. Need a touch. We can get a touchdown before half. Give us a pulse. The fuck was that, man? Left bumper, throw it. Why is my quarterback doing that? What? I guess he's a rookie. Doesn't know left bumper means, you know, throw a high pass to the guy that was wide open. Here we go, Middleton. There we go. First touchdown. Scotty Cousins. I mean, just whatever. Arm punt on that one. No. Well, tell you right now, one thing we know about Scotty Cousins, did not get the great role of throwing animations. It's very slow release. That football needs to be coming out. Like, even just going into the turf. Get that long-ass fucking wind-up, man. God damn it. All right, let's see. Line windup can throw a hell of an arm punt, though. Scotty Cousins, hidden dev trade ability, arm punt. Love that, man. What a fun. I mean, this guy, I don't know. It doesn't feel special. I'll say that, man. Doesn't feel like a special player. But defense got a turnover. Okay. Trying their best. Let's see what old arm punt can do. Jesus Christ, throw the fucking ball, man. Like, this better be superstar dev. This guy's star dev. He's not. This guy ain't shit. Literally all my other quarterbacks, even the 97 throw power one. Yeah, man, I don't know. This guy, you know what? I mean, we got a lot of sim games coming up. Maybe he starts balling out in the sim and get us a win or two. I'll take that back. I mean, hey, that was just a good play call. Able to get a garbage time touchdown. Maybe some confidence for the upcoming stretch of sim games. Yeah, not a lot that we can get from this game. I guess Randy Keys also on the defensive side had a chance to break up 2 touchdowns, 5 picks. You know, I don't hate that. That's what we're trying to do. I was trying to see what we had. Let's run our full offense. Let's run the big money plays and see what we have here under center at quarterback. And wasn't impressed at all. Again, that was a winnable game. Not like the Green Bay Packers are an S-tier team. They're a solid team, and we got absolutely embarrassed. But I do think I like the format of just like kind of play the moments, playing a little bit of like 4 games. Feels like still a nice, healthy spot to be. And there's been progress this year. We were losing. Remember, we lost to Dallas like 90-6. I mean, that Giants game was kind of one side, but we lost to Commanders by 10. 1 score loss against the Bears. So like we're keeping it close. It's 10 years. It's not like a 3, 4, 5 year rebuild. We still have a whole lot of time. The fact that we're already seeing this progress right now is promising. It's definitely showing signs that our team's going in the right direction. But through all of this, Cousins is, I mean, we had 4 picks in our game, right? He had 2 touchdowns, 4 picks. I mean, you know, again, it's just a guy. Don't know that dev trait yet. I'm really hoping it's superstar. But it's likely going to be just like a regular start. I don't know. Right now, he's very much getting Jag type rating here. But we have a divisional game here, week 5, against the Commanders. We'll play the moments of this one, get a little offense, get a little defense when we can hop in, and hopefully we can get our first victory of the season within the division. Home game, let's give the home fans something to cheer about. Opening drive, get 7. All right, trying not to get a 3-and-out to start this matchup. 3rd and 10. I'm not going to lie. Commanders defense, they feel pretty good, pretty fast. And we'll have to just eat that opening drive. A lot of pressure. Had to get the ball up quickly. Going to be a long, feels like it's going to be a long game. Let's try to bail him out. Henry's been our premier pass rusher. See what he can do, man. Get him out and just burnt toast on the outside. No one can hang with scary. I mean, I'm telling you right now, for the upcoming draft, National Scout and 2 of our 4 regional scouts are focusing on the corners. Now, it's out of our control. We can only get the corners that are projected to go UDFA, but that is easily our weakest position group on the entire team is our secondary. And you got to feel it when you got to try to stop Scary Terry and guys like that. Man, they're monsters. That's what they do. 3rd and 6 in scoring range. Nothing stupid. And, I mean, actually, that was the automatic drop back. Huge drop back. 18-step drop back into Chase Young. We got 56-yard field goal coming. We'll try to nail it. 6 wind. Get on the board here. Perfect kick. It is up. And the Eagles got 3 on the board. Defense gets us a stop. 3rd down. Come on, man. Defense has done well. Got to get 7. Got to get a touchdown here. He comes back. I was underthrow. He got popped. Able to adjust is Chamberlain, the first ever pick in the hardest rebuild, Madden 23. Just look at that, man. 3 superstars. You're running into 3 superstars, and our O-line is not good. 2nd and 9.
Boo! You suck!
Go, another good grab. Gotta get, I mean, I don't know. That touch, the interception, it was screen pass. I want that running back all the way. It's that Christian McCaffrey muscle memory. And, boom, right there. Boy, here we go on the board. And then what the fuck, like, just gets glitched into the D end. And the D tackle, man, just shitty roll the dice. But we're hanging in. We got another red zone opportunity. Let's go, get it. Ah, come on. Usually you can fight forward, fall forward a little bit more. You got Wiley. See if we can trick him. Like, okay, they took out the power back. What's this, going to be some sort of pass? And we didn't overthink it. Surprise attack. Pocket sand, if you will. And the Eagles got a lead. Coming in 3rd and long. Let's go, Church. He's supposed to blitz. We're going to chill. We're going to try to help out. No way we're leaving just a defensive end against Scary Terry. Get there. You better... That better not be roughing the passer. If that's roughing the passer, that's the dumbest AI penalty. For fuck's sakes! What? I was... Brutal! Absolutely, positively, inexcusably brutal. Cost us the game. Fucking unbelievable. We have 2 games left that I want to hop in for, and I don't think this is quite the game that I want to cash in. But ahead of our Week 7 game against the 3-3 Saints, we do have a Breakout defensive back. And this entire secondary needs to get better. We have Rayshawn Rudolph, who is a normal dev, looking to get up to a star dev, which would be nice if he can hit that. And speaking of star dev defensive backs, we haven't really had to worry about contract extension on that. As you can see, we have an insane amount of salary cap, but we have our first big one, and that is Dwayne Carruthers. Given how bad our secondary is, at least as it relates to corners, he's the best of the bunch, 73 with that hidden dev, so I think we absolutely pay him, especially given how much money we have. We'll offer him 3 years, $11.7 million, and get him to sign on the dotted line. Now, let's see if Rudolph can get up to a star dev as well. At least it wasn't competitive. Like, that's kind of where our team's at. We're 0-7, still looks terrible, but we're competitive this year. Kind of close against the Saints. And for our Breakout Rudolph, unfortunately, that was, I'm not going to say it's a gotta have it because we simmed it, but really would have been a big win for this secondary by hitting on that. So I guess, you know, kind of parlaying that into something else, we can kind of progress. Looking at our national focus for our scouting, we are going to prioritize corner. Corner is the biggest issue. I hope it's just like that's the hardest thing, though. It's like, all right, we're going to make sure we scout all the corners. And by having our regional, we also have corners being scouted right now in the Northeast by Seahawk great Doug Baldwin and in the Southeast SEC regions. But, you know, right now, this is a normal rebuild. We'd be like, all right, we're going to have all the information on all the top corners. Kind of handicapped. Like, hopefully there's a top corner that's UDFA, or else there's not much we can do. And we're wasting all of our resources on a position that potentially has nothing there as it relates to UDFAs. Again, hardest rebuild in Madden 23. Coming out of the bye week, let's take a look at our hidden devs. We had 4 members of last year's draft class that had hidden devs. Cousins, who at the midway point of his rookie season, 71 with the star dev. We'll also note that we have yet to get an upgrade that affects his throw power. It'd be cool to break the 90 threshold, but we are working on it. And man, I did not feel 92 throwing the run when I was hopping on the sticks. We have Gibson at center. He is a star dev. I mean, it's very, very rare that you get linemen with hidden devs that are better than a star, but I'll still take that. For the most part, they do not regress dev traits. On the defensive side, still have to figure out the dev trait for the linebacker, but Wakefield is a superstar out of the gate. Holy shit. We've had 3 drafts, and in 3 drafts, we've got 2 superstars and 1 X Factor. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. 6'6", 317. Huge, man. Huge. I mean, got a long ways to go. The dev trait's great. The rating got a long ways to go, but Middleton was X Factor. Middleton was X Factor. Wakefield was a superstar day 1, and Church was a superstar day 1. I mean, again, just even if there's something you guys can take from this to the standpoint, like if you really want to grind, and I'll tell you right now, until they fix the draft reset glitch, I do not recommend investing any extra time into your franchise modes. But these guys are here. These guys are slipping through the cracks. A lot of them, you know, sure, might get drafted 6th, 7th round. Like, sometimes CPU teams in the draft will reach for the good UDFAs. But, you know, these guys are slipping through the cracks, fellas. Check your free agents after the drafts. No, they're not the team you want to play. We gotta try and beat Dallas, man. Beat Dallas once before in this rebuild. One of our few rare wins. They're not doing particularly hot this year. They're 4-7. Kick them while they're down. Let's go. Come on, we know how to beat the Cowboys. We know how to beat them. 3rd and 12. You know what? We got a brand new superstar defensive tackle. Let's see what he's saying. Wakefield. Right up in the middle. I don't know why he doesn't have an ability underneath him. That's fine. Look at that. Okay, we get double team. Look, he's already making them pay respect. And we hold him to a very long field goal attempt. All right, get ourselves 3rd and 1. You got to remember, Middleton, he's a blocking tight end. That's like having another tackle out there. On Tank Lawrence. Can't bring him down. What a monster. I don't know if he'll be able to get open there in the middle of the field. The Young. Not enough juice. Take the field goal and just tie it up. 5-5 for Cousins. Protect the football. Especially last time we sniffed the field, it was 4 interceptions. That's just, you're not even giving your team a chance there. Let's go Wakefield again, man. I want to see what this guy can. Oh my God, just shrugs back. Look at that, collapsing the pocket. And we make Dak fearful. Hold him to a field goal attempt. 2 great bend don't breaks from the defense. Let's go Chamberlain. Big shot play. Try to get at least a game-tying field goal before half. 3rd and 8. I mean, we might be. If we're inside, the win probably wouldn't be too crazy, right? I don't think it's too bad at Dallas, Jerry World. I mean, just make it a little bit more attainable of a field goal. 1 more yard. We got a huge, I think we got 95 kick power in the arm, the loaded arm, 3rd arm of Washington. 6 wind. Trying to tie this one up pretty good. Accuracy could have been better. But it is up, and that is right down the middle. We tied up at 6 goals. Red zone. Yes, sir. Definitely been a game, though, that we haven't really won at the trenches. 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in. Again, 96. Who's that? Neville Gallimore? Neville Gallimore is having an outstanding day. Just insta-shedding everything on the inside. We got 3rd and goal. I'm going to try to get this to our tight end, Middleton. Secondary option. I don't even know. Maynard. We get that into the backup tight end, Cooper. We do. Touchdown, Birds. Backup tight end, Jay Cooper. And I mean, hell of a throw, man. A lot of traffic to try to see and read through that one. Now we have a chance, 3rd and 13 to get off the field. We'll drop back into coverage with Yancey, superstar cover linebacker. Just sit on the tight end, watch over the middle deep. And there's nothing there for Dak. And that's outside field goal range. That's going to be a... They actually hit the very long field goal. We get a touchdown again. Just, okay, let's go kill this game off, man. Kill this game off and get our first win of the year. Oh, or we could just straight up win it. Let's just win it. Right now, no more playing timeouts. Kicking it back to him. We're just going to kill the game off. Oh, my God. Well over 100 yards. It's over, man. Beat Dallas. That's what we do. We don't win a lot, but when we do, it's against the Cowboys. Look at those losers. Jean shorts. And we've made history, well, not history, but this season anyways, get the dub 2017. I mean, there was Sim. The team had to do it. His Cousins. At least we get to see the other side of it of like, okay, you know, he's going to be game manager maybe. And you can win with 200 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks. 124 on the ground for Noble. 62 yards a touchdown for Maynard. Cooper, the backup tight end, caught himself 1. Defensive side, Stephen Henry, 8 tackles, 2 TFLs, no sacks, no picks, which is a big thing. We got to try to rectify in the defense, but we will take that win every day of the week. Oh, bring it live, bring it live. We beat the Chiefs. What? Like, I was like, all right, man, we're eyeing up that season finale against the Giants. I was like, all right, look at that. 1 score loss versus the Chargers, competitive versus the Saints, competitive versus the Broncos. We beat the Cowboys, 1 score loss versus the Dolphins, and we beat on Thursday primetime. Everyone probably clicked this thing. It was going to be a one-sided ass kicking. We beat the most, like a top 3 overpowered team. Cousins, 2 picks. Cousins, he's the GOAT. Noble, 70 yards and a touchdown. Middleton, 9 catches, 115 yards, 1 touchdown. I don't know if Travis Kelce passed the torch in this game to Middleton as the next great tight end. We got 2 TFLs, Jeremiah Moon. We got interceptions from George Yancey and the rookie Niles Childers, our hidden dev outside linebacker. Holy shit, let's go. Just so we're not bullying Cowboys fans here, I figure with our last little hop-in play, we'll take on the Giants. We won't try to beat Dallas both. See if we can spread the love and beat someone else in our division that's not just the Dallas Cowboys. And we'll take on the Giants here, Week 17, looking for our 3rd victory of the season. All right, looking for our 3rd victory. It is time to take down the New York Football Giants. All right, shot play. Probably one of our best shot plays. High success rate shot plays. The Chamberlain trying to maximize that 97 speed. So that, just throw it inside, let him do the rest. All right, a favorite of Madden 20. We now heard Madden 22, PA crossers. All right, still works, still pretty good play. Wow, rare clean pocket to actually kind of look and assess our wide receivers. That felt pretty good. 3rd and 3 coming up. I want to try to get this to Middleton. Which we can, right? There, easy does it. X Factor tight end. Came up huge in the Chiefs' victory. Finds the end zone here. Opening score against the Giants. Back on offense here. 3rd down. I don't know about early breakout. That looked like a drop. Bunch of nothing back and forth, but our defense shutting them out, and we're getting another opportunity on offense. There we go to Maynard. The other wide receiver runs away from the linebacker. And we're going to be poised to get more points before the end of the first half. That is an eat the sack, get your mind out the gutter type deal on that throw. Go to Noble. What a monster, man. We should have got 3 yards on that. Gets us 9. Touchdown. How's it not a touchdown? First to goal. Okay. We know what play we go to. We know what play we go to. Go, baby. Get some push. Get some push. He is in. Scotty Cousins keeps it himself. And as long as our defense doesn't shit the bed here, we will go into halftime with a 2-touchdown lead, which we do. Second half, Giants get a field goal. We're back on offense. Not a lot of defense here today. Got ourselves 3rd and 8. I mean, long field goal range as well. So nothing stupid. I want to just try and get this to the running back, which we do, and he's there at the 1st down. Noble. Great hands. Doesn't have gloves. Doesn't need them. 3rd and 3 on the 25. Get another, as long as the linebacker can't keep up with him, easy throw. Too late. If we got that out quicker while I was there, man. Field goal's not the worst thing you could take there, which we missed. I should have kicked it myself. I should have kicked. Oh, my God. Okay, my bad. I got to try to bail out your defense. I should have fucking kicked that. I would have missed that. We would have a 2-touchdown cushion right now. Well, that's a win. And it looks like we turned over the ball again. What is going on? We are in field goal rate. We should have 6 more points. We should be sitting at 20. 4th and 11. We'll go Church. Okay. Here goes Noble. I mean, just the game. He's closing this one out. Like he did versus Dallas. Saw it. He's so good. So good. It's over, man. We're getting our 3rd victory of the season. Let's get out, man. Heads held high. Outstanding. Both sides of the football. Offense and defense. Even though we should have had 6 more points than what we had, I'm not going to nitpick. Quarterback did his job here. Did his job. 86 yards. Touchdown for Christopher Noble. We had 97 yards for John Maynard. Middleton had a touchdown defensively. We got a sack from Jeremiah Moon, an interception from Childers, and our 3rd victory of the year, the most important stat from today. Close of the regular season, Dallas gets the revenge. 45-7. Somehow we had the 3rd best passing defense. Like, that's just mind-boggling. It has to be more so our teams just ran it on us so much that they didn't throw it on us, because our secondary is easily the weakest unit on this team. Let's take a look at our stats here. Year 3. Scotty, I mean, he simmed out pretty well, and a lot of the games were close and competitive this year, and that has not been the case with Mark Harris or Sheldon Hargrave under center. So not a bad, brutal first year for Scotty Cousins as our quarterback. Definitely want to see that completion percentage come up a little bit, but that's it's not too shabby, and given the fact that we are still stuck with the Eagles offense, and while he's not non-athletic, Not really a scrambler as well. Noble should have way more better stats, man. Way more better. Yes, that's what we just said in a sense. But I mean, come on, man. Anytime we play, we got 4 games a year that Noble feels like an absolute monster. He's just not putting together in the sim. And the Eagles playbook is good for running backs in the sim. 39 broken tackles. Happy with that. Denzel Chamberlain led the team in yards, 67 receptions, 877 and 6, 867 and 3 for Middleton. Maynard with 10 receiving touchdowns on just shy of 800 yards. Young with just shy of 800 yards. So, I mean, again, it's all kind of coming together here. On the defensive side, George Yancey led the team, 128 tackles. We got over 100 tackles for Jaden Church. On the sacks front, 17 TFLs, 7 sacks for Moon, 18 TFLs, 5 sacks for Henry, 15 and 3 for Randy Keys. And on the interception front, you know, still corner, DB, any sort of combo is where I really want to try to go in the draft, as long as the players are there, the quality is there. MVP went to Joe Burrow this year. We have in the NFC, outs player goes to Christian McCaffrey. I don't think we're going to have anybody that shows up on these, but we'll just always double check. Aaron Donald, Defensive Player of the Year. Offensive Rookie of the Year goes to Clyde James. Scotty Cousins, you can argue, I'm not going to say he got robbed, but that was a role that we were hoping for, that he would get Offensive Rookie of the Year and potentially a dev trait increase. Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to Eddie Santos. And Childers, who had a couple picks for us, way down at 10, just barely making the cutoff there. And then for the rest of the individual awards, not going to see a lot of Philadelphia Eagles because we only had 3 wins. But 3 wins for us feels like 10 wins in a regular rebuild scenario. That is outstanding. Our best year to date, and we're only going to get better. And for year 3, the Super Bowl is between the Packers and the Texans. Patrick Queen on the Texans is the MVP. You could assume usually in something like that, it's an interception for a touchdown. It's a fumble return for a touchdown. But looking at our building, as relates to dev traits, no one went up or down. More importantly, down a dev trait would be a tough pill to swallow right now. But everything remains on the, level playing field that we started with. No dev traits gone. On the defensive side, same can be said. Down the defense is one that we kind of hope for dev trait increases because our defense is on the field a lot. Statistically speaking, some of these guys might just earn dev traits. Unfortunately, not the case. But, I mean, you look at it, man, you get a linebacker. We get a couple corners, couple DBs, maybe a safety or 2 in this draft, depending on what is there for the UDFA pool. And this defense is looking a lot better as well. I think we could be aggressive on the offensive line. Maybe, again, we're just, at this point, honestly, we're almost like just fishing for guys, find this dev trait players that slip through the cracks, which is very difficult to do. But we've had pretty decent luck 2 out of our 4 drafts so far. All right, now I'm starting to feel a little bit old here. We're going to pick up the 5th-year option, Denzel Chamberlain. Our speedster, I think he's up to an 80 overall right now. So we're going to pick up his, we have $200 million. Like, we're never going to have to worry about salary cap. So as far as we can say, we can keep everybody. But Mark Harris, now a backup quarterback. We are not going to pick up his 5th-year option, obviously, because we're going to be going with Scotty Cousins, the best Cousins quarterback in the NFL right now. All right, so taking a look at this draft class, just giving you guys a preview on the position that we almost went all in on as relates to scouting. I wish we weren't drafting UDFAs because we got a top 5 talent, first, second round. Would have loved to jump all over Quentin Baldwin, but they're more so looking at the back end. Not much. We do got Steven Spence, day 3 talent. Dion Reese, day 3 talent. So, couple guys. I'm not gonna lie though. There's a very good shot that we take, 3, 4 different corners just trying to see what sticks. I will grab one of those day 3 corners, Dion Reese out of Ohio State. We've actually got quite a few UDFA Ohio State players that have been fairly solid. So here is I didn't get the dev trait, baby. Let's go. That's probably why he's day 3, honestly. Which makes me think, is the other guy going to be hidden dev? Because we'll take that all damn day. We're going right away. Steven Spence, day 3 talent corner. Combine, I would probably avoid him, but he's out of Alabama. They produce great players. No dev trait. The top guy, we need a free safety, not necessarily a strong safety. We got Jason Kelly here, great combine, first in the 40-yard dash, top 5 in the 3-cone, and the 20-yard shuttle. So looking at this in the 3rd round, seems like a fairly easy selection to make. No dev, but could be solid. The trend of now going back to, we don't have a whole lot more scouting outside of the corners, so we got to revert to best athletes. We got Garrett Johnson, who has a very gross F block set D finesse move, but he's 6'4", 277, and that's as good of a combine for any position that any of the UDFA have. So we'll just grab him, and I mean, yeah, he's an athlete. Same goes, you always just look for the out years, and we have an elite strength offensive tackle. I mean, we're still shaping our offensive line, so anytime you see elite somewhere, there's a chance that you always be like, all right, we're either going to have a solid rating normal dev, or maybe just an average UDFA, like, 60s, but a hidden dev, and that is exactly what we get in Keenan Harris, right tackle, Florida Atlantic, bringing 93 strength, strongest player in the draft, and he pops with a hidden dev. That's great for the O-line. All right, I'm looking at this guy just in terms of freaks. We have Derek Farrell. Don't really need a wide receiver per se, but I think I want to convert him to a tight end. 6'3", 230. We'll round up 235. Running 4.42. Strongest. Again, outliers. He's the strongest player. The vert, second best vertical. So he's just an explosive athlete. I would love to see the 3-cone and 20 be a little bit better. But again, my plan for him, I'm going to see if we can convert him to a tight end and be a big-time weapon behind Middleton as our tight end too. Final pick, we're just again going best athlete, trying to find dev traits. We don't need wide receivers, but we have Eric Stover here. Not too often you get a guy that like ticks off all the boxes. Look at that pro day. 4.31, first 3-cone, second in the 20-yard shuttle. I mean, it's not hard to draft fast. Like, there's just an abundance. There's too many. It needs to get toned down. The speedsters in the draft. But I was kind of hoping we were seeing a dev trait. All right, well, now it's even the harder part. Get through this. Look at all the actual UDFAs. See if we can find some guys with devs. So draft recap here for the Philadelphia Eagles. We get Dion Reese. Now the ratings are all, it is what it is. These guys are UDFAs. But 66 hidden dev here for Dion Reese. He is going to play right away on the outside. Spence, hoped he had a hidden dev. Did not, but he's a little good athlete. 93 speed, 90 acceleration, 67. We got Jason Kelly. Not Kelsey. Close, but he's 70. I'll take a 70. UDFA grade player. He might have an opportunity to start next season. Garrett Johnson, the very athletic. That's not amazing. 82 speed, 86 acceleration, but you throw an 87 strength. Very good athlete. I'll take 69. We got Keenan Harris, our hidden dev. We had 2 hidden dev players in this draft class, and very important to get one here on the offensive line. He is our second, at least with a star dev. Maybe it could be superstar. Our second dev trait lineman, which is great because that is also a unit that we need to get better. Derek Farrell, who I do plan on moving to tight end, is a 68. And Stover, the speedster out of New Mexico State, pops to 70, which is not too bad. He'll climb with the depth chart there just a little bit. Let's see what happens when we move Farrell to tight end, though. What his rating shifts to. I don't know how many points it will go up. Maybe 1 or 2, potentially. He was a 68 wide receiver. Actually goes down to a 66 tight end, gambling on the athlete. But I'll take 2 hidden devs in this draft. Look what I found at corner, nonetheless, like a position that we went all in on. Rookie Michael Hargrove, dev trait out of Texas, slipped through the cracks, even for us. Able to grab him. That's awesome. All right, we are at the very beginning of year number 4, and here's how our team is going to line up after what was a solid draft, solid to good draft. On the offensive side of the ball, we're going to go with Harris, the hidden dev tackle. We're going to give him the start while we're giving up a little bit in terms of base overall rating. We're going to go with the higher ceiling here on Harris. And really, that's it for changes on the offensive side of the ball. I'm hoping just another year of development for everyone. We're all still mostly, like 98% of these guys are on the right side of 25. So the development should continue to be strong. On the defensive side of this, we're going to have a little bit of change up as it relates to the secondary. Kelly was one of our top picks. The safety, I'm going to give him the opportunity as he's 2 years younger than Barker, so there should be a little bit higher ceiling there. We're going to bump up Reese, the hidden dev corner. Again, much like the tackle, we're giving up a little bit as it relates to overall rating, but we're going with the higher ceiling with the dev trait. And the little steal that we got, the UDFA star dev, I'll just throw him on the field. Again, kind of sacrificing ratings here to go with the highest ceiling players. We'll clear up the D-line here. We'll get Wakefield at D-tackle. And we're ready to go, man. I'm excited. 3 wins last year. I think we can get 4 or 5 this year. Divisional opponent at the link to start off year 4. I don't think there's a better place to start than here to get in on the sticks and try to start the year out 1-0. Now, as you roll in this one, something I have thought about. Don't know. I mean, I don't know if we're going to need to get to that point and just start on the opening drive. Could another way that we improve this team be poaching practice squad players? Like, just, at the beginning, like right at this point, before we get into week 1, go look at every team's practice squad, and if there's any upgrades to be had, any dev trait players to be had, we could jump in and nab one of them. Just throwing that out here. Feel free to leave feedback in the comments below. If I remember, I'm going to leave I'll pin my own comment in the comments asking, should that be something we implement in case things get a little dire? Or is that going to tarnish what we're doing right now by just strictly getting UDFA players? Let me know in the comments. But now let's go score some points on the opening drive of the season. Whoa, we go to the star tight end. Big time grab there. A little low. Still makes the grab. There we go. Big grab there by Maynard. Getting a lot of that yardage back. Gives us third and a chance. Middleton. I hope they blitz. If they blitz, this is going to be a dart to Middleton. So they do. Still going to give the dart right over the shoulder. Easy grab. Up to the 34 of the Commanders. God damn it, not an athlete. No, he's just not an athlete to be running that shit. The only fault of keeping the Eagles playbook in is probably not the best playbook for our current quarterback situation, but able to still get that first down. Come on, fuck, man. Fuck me. Just don't have the luxury to have bullshit throws when the margins are so fucking small with this team. Pardon my French. God. All right, we're in the red zone. 1st and 10. Try to make up for a bad interception on what was a great drive to that point. That's actually a terrific pass. The Maynard wide open. Needed that nice, easy throw. Make us feel somewhat caught. We'll get a turnover. I'll give Noble this just because he gets shit for all in terms of sim numbers. So let's see while we're playing with him to help pad his stats just a little bit. We'll get him the rushing touchdown as we regain the lead. Defense gives up a field goal, but we get another starting point of the red zone. I can do with this, man. No more of these, like, starting on your own 4. I'll take all these red zone drives. Oh, that's late. Fucking, my God. Like, anything that's 50-50. They're just, like, lazily thrown. Get punished. Very unforgiving is the fairest way to explain playing offense right now. Gotta be on my game, or we look even worse than we probably are. Jesus Christ, dude. 3rd and 5. Oh! Man with the fumble. Church with the recovery. The defense bails out the offense. Nothing amounts from it. We get ourselves a 4th down. Looks like they're going for it. Let's position our linebackers here to not just let these guards get to the second level. They throw it in the secondary. It is Church. Eats that shit alive. TFL on Brian Robinson Jr. Let's go. Defense. Offense. I don't know what that was. Some form of turnover. And now we have to do the work on the offensive side of the ball. 3rd and 1. Midfield. Trying to keep the drive alive. This is absolutely, I mean, very sloppy, but a game that we should win. Come on. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Kill the game off. I can try my best. All right, running it has been kind of hard. So we are now 3rd and 8. First down. We'll feel great about where this game's going. No first down. We will not. And there is a drop. Nasir Adderley forces the incompletion on our running back. And we got to play some defense. There we go. Big hit. I mean, just like keep. Yeah, they got 3 timeouts, but they need a touchdown. We just got to keep them out the end zone. That's it. Randy Keys. No! It's always him. I mean, this would feel good. This is year 4 of this rebuild, and we've yet to win a game by playing good defense. This could be a nice staple victory for these guys, as Jalen Hurts doesn't know what he's doing, and the middle linebacker, Yancey, the superstar, gets a sack. 4th and 11. Actually, I almost feel like I want to be Yancey on this one. What do we got? What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? That's a bad drop. I think that's De'Ami Brown with the drop. And we should be able to close this one out. Which we do. We start the year 1-0. On pace for 17. Very unclean. Forever unclean. On the offensive side of the ball here. It was not a good game, man. 3 picks. I mean, you know, similar stat line for Jalen Hurts. We're lucky on that. Just didn't run the football at all. 97 yards, 2 touchdowns. John Maynard probably gets the game ball on the offensive side. Defensively, Jaden Church, 11 tackles in the TFL. George Yancey, 10 tackles at TFL and a sack. Half sack for Henry and Wakefield. We got 2 picks for the rookie making his debut, Jason Kelly. We got an interception for a DN somehow, but I love seeing that for the rookie as the Eagles start out 1-0. Week 3 was not a great defeat. We're on a 2-game losing skid after winning our opening game, but we did have a weekly award winner, which is probably the first I think I've seen, and it's Yancey, the middle linebacker, made the big play in that game against Commanders. He had 12 tackles, 2 forced fumbles against the Chicago Bears in a losing effort where, as you can see right above him, that's what Justin Fields did to our defense. Got it happen. Week 4, sim victory. Straight up, I mean, you know, it's happened before, but didn't expect it so close to our user win. We beat the Colts 22-14. Haven't been this surprised since literally the last time we did it, which was the Chiefs last season. Cousins, okay game. Obviously protected the football. Didn't really do a whole lot. Except he had a rushing touchdown, which is kind of cool. 92 yards for the tight end Middleton. Defensively, Yancey, 8 tackles leading the team. We had a sack for Stephen Henry. An interception for Hargrove, the UDFA that we didn't even have to select. Got him right off the open market. And that is 2 wins on the year. Got 14 points in the 4th quarter. Strong finish for the Philadelphia Eagles getting their 2nd victory of the season. I mean, might as well keep it right here. Week 5, we're on the road. I think like this could be game 2 of the season. They're the first place in the East. We win this game, we'll be first place in the East. I mean, we're only, this is year 4 of this rebuild. Head of schedule to be competing. It's still very early in the season, but still head of schedule for to be competing with the top in the division. Let's see if we can get it here as our 77 overall Eagles takes on the 85 overall Giants. Let's go, boys. I like when we start on offense right away. But look, the game already got in. Giants got a score, but we're getting great position here starting the red zone. On the 3, nonetheless. Holy shit, all right. Get off me. Get off me, Noble. You can't stop this man in the goal line. Let's go, baby. Tie this one up at 7. And another red zone. I mean, our defense getting us stops. Getting us turnovers. Quick throw. Maynard in the slot. Get a great block. And just drags the DB with him. Adoree Jackson. Eagles, 2 quick scores. Let's see if we can do the same on the defensive side. No way. Oh my god, what a moss. Who is that? Juju. Juju doesn't have that. That was easy. Come on, give me some offense. 3rd and inches, Noble. You already know he's he's foaming at the mouth to get this. Oh, no. Oh, no. Let me go for this. We better be going for this, coach. We can get this. I believe in us. We need a touchdown here. Let's tie this one up at halftime. Oh, too aggressive. They go for the blitz. We find the right gap. 1st down. Touchdown, Birds. Beautiful. Catches the PBU. We got a hand on that. Ebron catches the deflection. Look at this. But, and of course that's what happens. 2nd and 5. Where do we want to go with this one? Maybe Wiley. Get this up quick to our running back. Kind of playing that Darren Sproles role. We go right for the end zone. Oh, okay, he's a little bit short. Chamberlain. So much speed, able to get it down to the 2, which is, you know, with Noble in the backfield, we can work with that. Really want to be throwing this, but B, Middleton on this route. It's been money all game. And he is money again. Touchdown, Birds. Equalizer. Come on, defense. They go short of the sticks. Man, the linebacker makes the tackle. We're going to force a punt. Defense gets off the field. I guess that was a 3rd and 5. Have Noble pass pro. See if we get this to Maynard. We go to the tight end quickly at the... I stole that. I'm throwing it again. I think that was the right option. Just an inaccurate throw. God damn it, man. It's all about margins. And the margins for error are non-existent for this team. Are you sure you can get all the way over there? I'm not gonna lie, that was fucking stupid. That's actually a hell of a throw to Maynard. Timeout. QB. Cousins. Cousins is that guy. He is him. Touchdown. 4th tutty of the day for Cousins. And we're going to overtime with a chance to win it. Woo! 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 Let's go, Noble. Hell of a run to start off overtime. You can tell, man, this is a tired Giants defense. Or thinking Middleton here. I mean, we are almost scoring, like, just points. Points and play defense is fine if we have to. Look at that. Get the fuck off me. Let's go. Middleton, gain of 10, moves the chains. Too much man for that Giant to handle. Okay. Giants are just, I mean, they still get the ball, right? This is like bug, right? They get an opportunity. I guess we go verts and just see if someone gets behind. Middleton gets behind. Get that walk-off type touchdown. And we throw it to the ground. Got to kick the points and play some defense. I don't even get, like, a line. All right. We get to play some defense? What just happened? I didn't even see what happened. Yes, we get the win. That's still the dumbest thing. Like, I think, like, in Madden franchise mode, like, right now, they would have a full drive. Like, even if the clock ends, they give, like, another quarter. Bullshit. Like, they should stop me if they want a chance. We get the dub over the Giants. I think that might put us 1st place in the division. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick on 300 yards for Scotty Cousins. 84 yards and a touchdown for Noble Cousins. Also the QB keeper. 73 yards and a touchdown on 10 catches for Trey Middleton. Maynard with 113 and a touchdown. Young with a tutty as well. Defensively, Carruthers 9 tackles. We had interception from Hargrave. We had interception for Kelly. 2 rookies making their presence known. And that is an overtime victory over a very good Giants team. Off that victory of a breakout scenario for Jason Kelly, our rookie free safety, has 3 picks on the year and a chance here against the Niners to get up to a star dev. And it's a win! Holy shit! 4-2. Dev trade or not, which kind of sucks. We didn't get that, you know, the twofer. I'll take the win every day of the week. I'll say this, I want to keep the momentum going. We only have 2 games left. We can hop in. We got the 0-6 Jags. This seems like one just to, you know, regardless of, you know, playing the Cowboys, Commanders, or Giants, get that 5th victory. This is going to be as likely of a victory as we can get. Let's keep the momentum going after that Sim Week 6 victory over the Niners. Every time we've blitzed, we've been able to kind of get pressure. Let's do it again. 3 for 3. No, wait. Just no one there. Can't hang with. Who's that, though? It's not Brandon Marshall. It's Brendan Marshall. All right, coming in on 3rd and 10. Shot plays on the board. Ideally, I can get this back to Maynard. We'll let Noble and Pass Pro give us an extra second or 2 if he can chip. And, yeah, no chance. Couldn't chip, apparently. Trevon Walker is a freak of nature. He will get a pass there. A lot of nothing. I don't really want to play defense. I want to play a little offense, to be honest with you. And there's a drop. It's just one of those ones, playing down to the competition. Cannot do that when you're a, you know, still probably the lowest overall team in the league. Got to play up to the competition. And this is humbly an ass kicking so far. I'm almost got to force this into Chamberlain. I want this guy to do something. All right, well, that did something. Touchdown, Chamberlain on the slants cheese. Down 21. You kind of got to do what you got to do. And, I mean, Jags are just, I'm not seeing 0-6. 4th and 10. I mean, we got to get something here or this game's over. It's already likely over. Yeah, no chance. Yeah, 0-6. Fuck me. Like this is where it gets frustrating because like our team's at a spot right now we could get victories when I play. So like all 4 of those games that I do hop in and play, we almost need those to be victories. Not coming in against the worst record team in the league and getting absolutely shit pumped. 38-7. Unacceptable. I think now we got to go beat Dallas at some point and make myself feel a little bit better about this year. Fucking embarrassing. Sitting here at the bye, we're able to get another victory, but we are, unfortunately, I mean, there has been some very ugly losses as well. You know, feels like the last couple of years, we've at least been, like, more competitive as this thing's gone on. We got another victory here. After that Jags loss, right away we responded with a win over the Rams in overtime, 27 with 3 touchdowns, no picks, 27-21. Quarterback was great. Noble was great. 100 yards for Young. Excellent. Defensively, we got some sacks, 3 sacks on the day. A Dion Reese, the rookie corner of Ohio State, one of our top picks. But then after that, man, just like 52-10 to the Giants, 38-0 to Commanders, 35-7 to the Cowgirls, 40 bomb given out to the Bucks. So, you know, I get it almost feels like the wheels are falling off just a little bit. Our team's still, you know, we're still working through it. But we have a dev trait breakout here for Dwayne Carruthers, who's a star dev. So if we can hit this somehow, hold the Cardinals less to 150 passing yards or get him those stats, he will go up to a superstar, which would be massive for our secondary. And unfortunately, it was a defeat, but if we get the superstar dev, this is probably the most important dev trait that we could have got. Dang. All right, we got a big, long list of impending free agents. Now let's start throwing out some contracts here. Much as I like Del Cooper was the star of our very first preseason. Just can't really, you know, we gotta be smart with how we allocate our funds, who we try to re-sign here. So let's start Rayshon Rudolph. I mean, still, like, this guy here could probably get close to the 80s. So we'll throw him some money. Of course, he wants, like, no one wants to stay here, unfortunately. It's kind of like you play well for us. You want to dip in free agency, go somewhere else that's a better shot at winning. But there we go. We got our tackle. We got Jade Church. This is a big one. Literally, let's give him player-friendly 6 years, $97 million for our first extra. Henry, who's a top 5 tackle at his spot, we'll give him also a massive contract, 77 over 4. Middleton at tight end. It's like almost signed on the dotted line, buddy. I'm not letting you walk. Give it how much? Insane. Look, $150 million of cap still. We got Chris Noble. I don't want another running back. Let's get into his 30-31. I want him here until he retires. These are core guys that I want to be legends when all is said and done. George Yancey, the superstar linebacker, get him done. 5 years. We got Deion Young at wide receiver. Now, I don't really want to overpay for wide receivers because that's like the one spot that you can get a lot of good UDFA talent. But you still don't want to have to try to replenish that whole room right away. Jeremiah Moon at pass rush. Get him maybe on a... Actually, I don't hate that 2-year. We'll give him 2-year 13. He wants a little bit more money. We got Vickers at guard. Another player that's like, you know, we're probably not going to find... That's a spot on the inverse of wide receivers. Haven't seen a lot of high-rated guards consistently with our picks. We get a lot of, like, mid-60s normal devs. It's, you know, you're not really looking for that. That's going to be a long grind for them to develop. So let's try to keep the guys that we have. So we got Carter Mitchell also. He's been our left tackle for a minute. We got Randy Keys, star dev D tackle. Maybe give him somewhere like a 3-year. Bump that up just a little bit. Maybe 3-year 15. Got him locked up. So, I mean, really looking at it, I mean, I like Wiley as a receiving back, but also he already kind of stuck his middle finger to our contract offer. So I think I'm going to come back for Rudolph and Jeremiah Moon on a short-term deal. Everyone else, you know, we'll wait and see. All right, we got Jeremiah Moon extended. Just gave him a little bit more signing bonus. And then we got Rashawn Rudolph. Let's go. Let's give him 2.5, 1.5, somewhere in that range. Easy does it. Sign on the dotted line. I mean, the wheels fell off. Consolation, final game. Let's see if we can potentially spoil the 1 seed for the Dallas Cowboys here. Nope, impossible. Let's just beat the best team in the NFC. How about that? That's good momentum shift for the offseason. Season finale at home. Beat Dallas. So Chamberlain on Leighton Vander Esch. I'll take that matchup. Oh, that's a great read of the defense there to get Middleton into Cowboys territory. Oh, I don't know. Oh, we got it. 63. Washington. What a boot. Defense. We got a chance. 3rd and long coming up. Sweet Church, I suppose. Sweet Church try to watch Zeke on the screen. Just their pass pro. And make them throw it away. They're going to have to settle for a field goal. How is your deep ball that bad? He literally sent it into fucking 3rd row. Make this kick. We got 63. We have a chance at a 53-yarder with a little bit of stank on it to hit the curve. Back to back. Just great field goals from one of the best kickers in the league. Let's go, defense. Okay, that was not the rep we were looking for from the defense. Hey, did they lose Diggs? I almost got jumped. I don't see Stephon Diggs out there. I'm not seeing any superstar corner unless he's hurt. Injuries are off. Throw that inside. Oh, what is that? Roughing? Tack on 15, please. Yes, sir. Okay. Man, I'm almost thinking Maynard right here. Throw it in there. There's not going to be a lot of safety help. Like a book. Read that like a book. Let's go, fellas. Oh, well, third period. Like we're playing hockey here. I don't want to play that. Come on, give me some offense, dude. Come on, man. Like they just killed the game off. Well, fuck. We didn't deserve to go on and win that one. Come on, dude. What the fuck? Therefore comes to the end. The Jets win the Super Bowl, all New York Super Bowl, 34-14 over the Giants. DJ Reed, the former Seattle Seahawk, gets Super Bowl MVP. And looking at our roster, man, it hit, dude. First regression, and it's our X Factor tight end, Middleton. We'll go look at the stats in a second. I'm going to give him a captain badge just to make him feel better, but that sucks, man. First straight up X Factor. It's only a matter of time. I was expecting dev trait regression. Again, this is the hardest rebuild of Madden 23. I'm not going to turn off things like dev trait regression. We need it to be as hard as we can make it so that when we eventually start winning games, which is exactly what we did this year, man. 5 wins, where we went 3 seasons with 2 wins combined. We are getting there, slowly but surely. Defensively, Moon lost his dev trait. He went from star, regressed down to a normal. Yancey lost his superstar. He regressed down to a star. But Kelly, our safety, had a bunch of picks this year. He went from normal up to a star dev, which is a win. So still technically, if you're going at the pluses, minuses, ups and down devs, losing an X Factor overall should be weighed as like the biggest loss. But, we got a couple, it's fine. It wasn't a massacre of our roster. Look at the stats this year. Passing offense is what it is. 3,800 yards, 21 touchdowns, 13 picks for Scotty Cousins. We got 686 rushing yards, 4 touchdowns for Noble, 4 touchdowns for Cousins. Our first 1,000-yard receiver, I think. Maynard here with 1,000 yards, 7 touchdowns, 8 and 5 for Chamberlain, 8 and 5 for Middleton. I don't think really he should have lost to Dev, to be honest. That's like a solid 80 catches, 800 yards, 5 touchdowns. Like, that's like the cutoff. I would think of like keeping an X Factor, but checks and balances, I guess, under the hood for the league. Deion Young, 700 yards. On the defensive side, we have 148 tackles for Yancey. Again, I don't think he should be losing his dev trait. It's kind of brutal. 135 for Church. We got 5.5 sacks from Henry on 14 TFLs. Interceptions, 3 for Reese, 3 for Hargrave, 3 for Kelly. So our 3 new DBs, 3 new starter DBs. Rookies in the secondary. 9 interceptions right there into the room, which is pretty cool. Yearly awards, MVP goes to Tua Tagovailoa on the New York Giants. And for the rest of the awards, we got, wow, not much. Reese runner-up. Oh, that's just annoying. That's like the second or third time that's happened, where it's like someone else and then like a list of our guys. That is an instant dev trait increase. Missing out on that is, that's heartbreaking. All right, we got our 5th-year options. I don't even know who this is. Stephen Purnell. I know he's a linebacker. I'm pretty sure depth linebacker. Not going to pick up his 5th-year option. Can't even get on the field. All right, I know where I want to go with my first pick, but I got to show you a guy that we will draft. Like my 7th, our final pick. There is a running back this year whose name's David Beckham, and he actually looks kind of half decent. Yes, that's what's going to happen. But our first pick's actually going to be on the offensive line. Outstanding stats. So you can make an argument he's like the best looking left guard out of the entire class. Down here, we have a Chip Fredrickson. Scheme fit, A awareness, B impact blocking, a chance for A to B pass block, B run block. I don't know if there's going to be a dev, but that's going to be a good rating. I'll tell you, that's going to be a 70+ player. We'll take that every day of the week, and it is hidden dev for the offensive line. It gets better. Next player that I really like, Zach Walden out of Michigan State. It's a common trait you want to look for. A-zone coverage usually means they're a pretty good player, especially when they're accompanied with a good combine. And he's a very fast linebacker. Linebacker's not a big position to need, but really when you only have 7 UDFA picks, you're not really going to be able to draft for your needs. You kind of just have to go BPA. I think Zach Walden is going to be that and another hidden dev player. Now this one here, 3rd round, we're just going to trust our board. We got a day 3 talent, which is really as good as you can get for the UDFA halls. I don't think I've ever seen a UDFA that has 1st, 2nd round or anything like that crazy talent. So day 3 is what it is at D tackle. Carlos Zimmerman. I mean, solid combine, not the 3 cone and 20 that you want, but solid pro day. Throw him in the mix. Should be day 3 ban. Give me those day 3 UDFAs all damn day. Back in the secondary, looks like a great combine. Edward Cooks, 6th in the 40-yard dash, 4.4 speed. Top 5 in the 3 cone and 20-yard shuttle. No dev trait. A lot of speed at wide receiver, but none more fast than this guy, Gordon Sitton. You never have enough, but speedsters. Depth 4.30. Rest of it, I mean, the 3 cone's pretty solid, but this guy, pure speed and a dev trait. Look at that white lightning, 93 acceleration, 97 speed, and the important hidden dev trait. 6th round, we'll go back to the offensive line. Can have enough O-line depth, especially if we can get a roll of the dice for a dev trait, and we're going with a guy. We're going to more so pay attention to that pro day. 1st in bench press, Henry Simpson. I mean, that's not even really that impressive, 86 strength. But it's going to be almost certainly a superstar X Factor. 7th final pick, David Beckham out of England. Greatest free kick taker I've ever seen. All right, let's take a look at our draft recap to kind of wrap up episode 3. We got Chip Fredrickson in the 1st round, 72 hidden dev on the offensive line. It's a day 1 starter right there. Looks good, man. That gives us, what, 3 of 5 with hidden devs on the, or dev traits anyways, on the offensive line. 2nd round, Zach Walden. Didn't need a linebacker, but again, in the idea of drafting BPA, and he's a scheme fit, we'll find a way to get him on the field. That's an outstanding player. 88 speed, 90 acceleration, 85 pursuit, 82 tackle when he's feeling up to it. Pretty decent coverage ability. That is a outstanding pick. We got Zimmerman, 67 at D tackle. Cook, 66, height, weight, speed a little bit at corner. Another hidden dev wide receiver. Gordon Sitton, the speedster at a he looks like a guy that goes to Boston College. 97 speed, 93 acceleration. Pretty good catching too with our boost up to an 82. So it'll be interesting to see how well he fits into the offense. And a 66 tackle. Maybe like a 69. Obviously nice. That's a great rating for a UDFA. Very well rounded. Kind of can do everything except really catch. So I mean, he'll be a depth running back for us, but a great name. Our training camp standout here this season. Wonder who's going to be. Probably someone on the defense. That's what's been the common trend. And it is outside linebacker Niles Childers. We'll go with tackling ability for him. A little bit of pressure on him after we drafted that linebacker with the hidden dev. So he's going to try to make sure he goes on the other side. Nice +5 tackle for Childers. At the end of year 4, our starting point for the next episode, we're up to an 80 overall, which from where we started from, leaps and bounds. And I think we're definitely trending on the right direction here. This is where our team's kind of looking as we start the next year. Offense is what it is. Cousins developing. Noble's awesome, at least when we play. Unfortunately, not really so much with the sim. We got Chamberlain Maynard's kind of been doing our consistent receiving core for the most part. Middleton unfortunately lost his dev. We have Sitton, the rookie with the dev trait. We're interested to see what that is. Offensive line taking shape now with 3 dev trait guys. Unlikely you see a lot of dev trait regression on the offensive line, so that's good. Those are good building blocks. Defensively, it's coming. You got, The pass rusher would be cool. Continuing to develop the secondary would be cool. The linebacking core, all devs. We still got Church as our X Factor, one of the best players. What is he? Probably top 3 at his position. 3rd ranked safety in the NFL, which is great. And I actually think Henry at defensive end is up there as well for his given position. He is right now the top 5 left defensive end in the NFL. All undrafted quality players that we've developed. We've taken to the next level, have helped take our team from getting 2 total wins in 2 seasons to 5 wins a year ago. So the building blocks are in place. So I leave you guys with the question of, do we add or at least incorporate the team building mechanic of, at this point, at this stage, we go into the free agency spot and we can, wow, Alvin Kamara, the veteran, we can straight up look and just go shopping here for guys on the practice squad. So that at least opens it up to get another swoop. I mean, how many of these guys are actually going to play for us right now? Not a lot. We might be able, again, if some of these guys have a dev trait, perhaps they'll be worth poaching. But I want to put that to you guys. Or do we just stay with what we have and try to figure out a way, a formula to get into the playoffs? Start getting more wins, get more than 5. Let's get 6, 7. Let's get 8 wins. Let's get 500. That is going to be our next goal for the next episode. But I hope you guys are enjoying it. I hope you're liking this format of a rebuild. I love recording it right now, especially with, and I talked about this in our last Pink Slips episode, I'm going to slow the Carolina Panthers a little bit just so we can time the draft with the November title update for Franchise Mode, because I do not want to have to restart that. It'd probably crush like all my motivation to record it, honestly. And seeing Mr. Hurricane, seeing Bengals franchises get wiped, I don't know. I think patience is going to be the key in that situation, and in turn, we can do more Pink Slips. We can do more of these type of rebuilds. So I hope you guys are digging with it, you're vibing with it. Thank you very much for watching. If it's your first time stopping by, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment in the comment section below, especially how you guys think about adding, potentially poaching practice squad players, or we just strictly keep it UDFA only to maintain the integrity of this rebuild. Let me know. I look forward to seeing your responses. And I'll see you back in the next one. Thanks for watching. Until next time, it's your boy C4 saying peace out. Love ya. Have a good one.